Good morning. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Good morning. How are you? Good morning. How are you? How are you doing this morning? Good morning. How are you doing?
Sacramento, and for years, California's capital city has been home to WWE history-making moments, and tonight in Sacktown, you can sense it again. With three championship matches as we make our way into this magnificent Golden One Center. Welcome to WWE Raw live on Netflix, presented by DoorDash. Glad you're with us for what could be an altering evening in the ring as we're all still digesting the shocking events from last week's Raw on Netflix. Australia! In case you don't know, the official knocked down. Cody with an opportunity. Rollins used the watch to knock out Rhodes. I am the crown jewel champion. And this is the vision. The greatness that I have assembled. My oracle with my vision. We have solidified you as the undisputed GOAT. Dawn Breaker with my vision.
Good morning. How are you doing?
The undisputed future of this industry. Big Bronson Reed with my vision. You are the new tribal chief. I don't need the men in this ring. I have chosen the men in this ring, and they have chosen because I am Seth. Jey Uso, LA Knight, CM Punk for an opportunity to face Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship. CM Punk going to sleep. One step closer to recapturing the World Championship. And Dawn Breaker now with a spear to Jey Uso. And the Vision marching to the ring. And now CM Punk is cornered. A massacre by design. Punk laid waste by Rollins' Vision.
Gentlemen, please welcome the General Manager of Monday Night Raw, Adam Pearce.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Monday Night Raw. We all just saw what happened last week, and as promised, I am here to provide a physical update. Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, and Wade Breaker still holding on to Seth Rollins' World Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah, conspicuous by his absence already this evening has been Seth freaking Rollins. And these two insurgents who caused so much chaos last week. Well, we've been asking the question all week, why? Hopefully, imminently, we're about to get some answers.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome WWE Hall of Famer, the Oracle, Paul
Good
Heyman,
morning.
along with Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed, the Vision.
Well, that sign speaks volumes, doesn't it? Braun Breaker holding on to the prized gold that he snatched from the man he was supporting and aligned with as of 7 days ago.
Now holding that championship in abeyance, apparently. May have to be prized from Braun Breaker's cold, dead hands. Good luck with that, Adam Pearce.
You know, this is the good thing. I'm glad you're all out here because I want you all to hear this directly from me. I knew Seth was banged up coming out of that match at Crown Jewel, that classic against Cody Rhodes, but none of us will ever know how badly he was injured because of what you two did. Let me give you some news. Because of what you two did, Seth Rollins is at home just having had major surgery. Because of what you two did, Seth Rollins is on the shelf for quite a while, which means because of what you two did, I'm out here with the unfortunate responsibility to announce to the world that as of right now, because of you two, I hereby strip Seth Rollins of the World Heavyweight Championship. You look like you like that, but don't get too caught up in it because we're not going to be without a champion for long. We will crown a brand new World Heavyweight Champion in Salt Lake City at Saturday night's main event. Oh, CM Punk. CM Punk earned the right to fight for that championship, and his challenger will, and we're doing it old school because there will be an over-the-top rope battle royal, and the winner goes on to Salt Lake City, goes down to Saturday night's main event, and will fight Punk, and the winner takes home the World Heavyweight Championship. And when is this battle royal going to take place? The Battle Royal takes place tonight in Sacramento. Now, gentlemen, that no longer belongs to Seth Rollins, and it sure as hell doesn't belong to you. Braun, I'm going to need you to hand over that championship. And what if I don't? That's right. Hey, show me some respect.
Good morning. How are you doing?
Yeah,
He's not saying
that's
no.
nicely. Braun, respectfully, I'm going to need you to hand over the championship. Respectfully.
Say please.
Ron, respectfully, I'm going to need you to hand over the World Heavyweight Championship now. Please. That wasn't so hard, was it? Was that so hard?
Before we move on with the show,
Good morning.
somebody smarten me up to this. Why is everyone so mad at us? I get it. Hey, I also watch Unreal. I understand. We're the bad guys, we're the villains, we're the heels. It's easy to point at us and go, boo! But what did we do to deserve that? I failed to understand. The vision had nothing to do with Seth freaking Rollins. I didn't leave the tribal chief, Roman Reigns, and betray my best friend, CM Punk, for Seth freaking Rollins. I pulled that move at WrestleMania because Braun Breaker is the future of WrestleMania. I pulled those moves at WrestleMania because deep in my heart, I always knew that Bronson Reed was better than Roman Reigns. Bronson Reed proved that in Perth, Australia. It was tribal thief over tribal chief. It was vision over bloodline. And there's Seth Rollins pointing to the future with his one good arm. Seth Rollins couldn't shoulder the responsibility of leading the vision
Good morning. How are you?
into the future. Not with that bum shoulder. He's not a visionary. He's not a revolutionary. He's not the the workhorse of the Shield. He's not the leader of the Vision. He's a bum shoulder bitch.
Good morning.
So let's set the record straight. Winners write history. And these are the winners right here. Seth Rollins was going to main event WrestleMania. No more. That spot was taken from him by Braun Breaker. I am an older, kinder, gentler, more compassionate, wise man, oracle advocate. But Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed conspired to take that away from Seth Rollins. They pulled the trigger. They had the ambition. They had the need.
Good
they had
morning.
the intensity to become WrestleMania main eventers. That's not revisionist history. That's a revision of the future.
Good morning. Subscribe to the channel if you're new.
For your indulgence. I thank you for affording me this time. And oh yeah, by the way, welcome to Monday Night Raw.
That's some kind of welcome to Monday Night Raw. Joe Tessitore and Wade Barrett with you, and I cannot believe some of the things that we just heard here. What did we do, he asked. Older, yes. Kindler, no. That is the way Monday Night Raw opens up. But let's get right to it, because there was massive news in the midst of all that, Wade. The surgery news, Seth Rollins has to vacate the championship.
Well, rumors have been circling for several days now. We were hoping they weren't true, but sadly they are. Get well as soon as you possibly can. Seth freaking Rollins, but that just illustrates how dangerous a duo the Vision really are.
And then there's the other headline that you heard there. This show already incredibly stacked, but now a battle royal for #1 contendership. And Sacramento's very own Maxine Dupree, one of the 3 championships we will see as Maxine Dupree going after Becky Lynch's Intercontinental Championship right here in the 916. And the Women's World Champions here. Stephanie McMahon coming off her crown jewel conquering. La Primera out to shut up Roxanne Perez. That is ahead. And it is an irate and determined Rusev coming for Dirty Dom Mysterio. Dom's done whatever it takes to retain his IC. It may take even more now against this version of Rusev. Wait, speaking of Dirty Dom, take us back to last week.
Yeah, this was last Monday on Raw. IC title on the line as Penta challenged Dirty Dom. Rusev tried to get involved, thwarted by Penta, and then a Bell Hammer assisted 619 connected with Penta's face, giving Dirty Dom yet another successful defense.
What's up with my match against Rusev next week? It seems like I'm the only working champion around here.
JD McDonough, Finn Balor should defend their tag team championships too. In fact, I think they should defend them against myself and Dragon Lee. I think that'd be a great idea. Well, let them know, or should I? What's your idea?
I know I'm the man, but I'll let them know. You
What's your
ruined this.
idea?
You ruined this.
Of course you're going to let them know.
Focus up, Chiquita. You beat Steph tonight, and you have a claim to the Women's World Championship and bringing it back to the Judgment Day. That's where it belongs.
Looks like we all have our work cut out for us tonight, huh?
Yeah. Hey, what's up, guys?
Oh. So, Doc?
From Sacramento or something? Yeah, you just had to open your mouth, didn't you? You just have to go talk to Pierce.
Yeah, well, we don't talking to Pierce anyway. Now we have to defend our titles against Dragon and AJ.
I didn't even say anything. I just said it was unfair that I'm the one defending my titles every week, but yet here you guys are complaining about AJ and Dragon. I already beat AJ twice. What, you guys can't take care of them?
Of course we can. We're the WWE Tag Team Champions. We'll take care of Dragon and AJ just like we take care of every other team around here, all right?
Of course. You handle your business with Rusev without us, all right? We got our hands full cleaning up your mess. Let's go, Finn. Let's go.
Don't worry about that, okay? Don't get over it. You're good. You're killing it. You're double champ. You're keeping the gold in the Judgment Day exactly the way they want. So don't let it get to you.
Yeah,
You're right. Thanks.
All right, it's enough of that. Focus up. This is an important match, Chiquita. I know. Where's your head?
Roxanne getting ready for Stephanie Vaquer, but we're getting ready right now for this championship match. Past few weeks with AJ Styles have been special, and tonight could add to it greatly.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the World Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, the challenger. At a combined weight of 385 pounds, the team of Dragon Lee and the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Dragon Lee's first career tag team championship match. For AJ Styles, his first in exactly 4 years. Gold on the line as they take on the Judgment Day. And this match is presented by Battlefield 6.
My name is John Cena. I'm a kid who grew up in a small town in West Newbury. And I'm living the dream.
Good morning.
What a weekend coming your way in Salt Lake City, Utah. Friday night SmackDown and Saturday night's main event are at the Delta Center in Salt Lake City. October 31st and Saturday, November 1st. Individual event tickets are available right now via SeatGeek. SmackDown and Saturday night main event. Well, that is what is on the line. And wait, I'm sure you'll make up some excuse, or better yet, celebrate.
AJ Styles off the apron. And the criminally
He went flying for the save.
could not hold himself
On down with Jimmy and Jay Boo.
on a Styles crash. AJ said, nah, not tonight, pal. Let me hug you. Styles clash on my own. So sweet for AJ. And a 3 count later, we have new World Tag Team Champions. And this arena just exploded in glee.
New tag team champions. And what a way they did it in. A spectacular finish. And let me just say this. The last 9 days of AJ Styles, from what we saw, that all-time classic, the Crown Jewel, to what we just witnessed right here. Thank you. That was awesome. As for the 8-time tag team champs who have been getting our attention lately, let's remind people what has gone down with Jimmy and Jay Uso. Take us back to last week, Wayne.
Tonight what? Let me guess. I'm on my own tonight? Huh? What you think, Big Chill? Can't handle big head Bronson Reed, huh? Oh, man. That's what it sounds like. You know what I meant. Well, good, Us. Check it. You handle your business, man, I'm gonna handle mine.
Well, unfortunately for Jimmy, he was the recipient of a Bronson Reed tsunami, and things did not get any better post-matches. The dogs were barking loud in Perth. A beatdown ensued until Brother Jay, despite his earlier vow, could not hold himself back, and he came down to protect Big Jim. It was all going so well until Jay got his ribs tagged by Bronson Reed. That would subsequently hamper Jay in his #1 contender matchup later that night.
What? I'm supposed to acknowledge you now, Us? I get it. What I said to you last week wasn't right.
wasn't mad at you, Moose. I was mad at myself for making the same mistake I did in Paris. All I know is if Big Goose was here tonight. But Roman is not here tonight. Roman will not be in the Battle Royal tonight. Roman is not in line for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Moose, you know who is, though? You. You know who else is? Me. Man, Roman got you thinking, just because you stick your neck out to help people, that's why you lost your championship? Man, that's cap. Why you lost your championship? It's because Jay stopped believing in Jay. You might be right, Oof. Roman might be right, too. How about this, then? You better figure this out before that Battle Royal comes, Moose. Because when we get in that ring tonight, I'm going in on everybody, including you. Go in there.
Good morning.
Are we good, though? Yeah. Look.
Well, the good news is, Wade, everybody's going in on everybody because we have found out we have a World Heavyweight Championship #1 contenders battle royal, and it's going to...
You're Dirty Dom Mysterio. You feel like you've already played. Shortest distance to your goals, and the shortest distance to the goal right now is caving in the face of Dirty Dom Mysterio.
Well, Dom able to get that big boot up, and now he climbs up top on his own.
Now wobbling Rusev challenges some.
Rusev met for the Intercontinental Championship. It was the low blow that decided things when the ref wasn't looking, and now Rusev is seeking revenge.
Now, Dom Mysterio and
smiling smugly as he again. It didn't.
Rusev rise to it.
The timekeeper's hammer. It didn't work.
Rusev's going to get disqualified if he's not careful.
Oh, the referee's going to clear the ring of the hammer. Oh! Man parts! Onions fried! 619! And going up top! Frog splash! Dirty Dom does it again!
Here is your winner and still the Intercontinental Champion, Dirty Dominic Mysterio.
He went for the timekeeper's hammer again. It didn't work, and yet another low blow. This one from behind determines it.
What absolute battle. And this was Dirty Dom deciding to call it a day, walk home with the gold. Penta, who got screwed by Dom last week, had other ideas. Unbeknownst to Penta, he subsequently got flattened by a flying Dirty Dom Mysterio. And this was the moment Dirty Dom carefully, discreetly, apparently picked up that bell hammer once again, caught by Rusev, and amidst this distraction as the referee was on the ball, one low blow later, a 619, a frog splash, and once again, by the skin of his teeth, Dirty Dominic Mysterio escapes to victory and is still the champ.
Penta got played out by Rusev, and Dirty Dom just smiling smugly as he... Oh, there's Penta! Oh, springboard tornado DDT!
A modicum of revenge from Penta, who just got dropped with a big right hand from Rusev. Apparently, Penta still has designs of Dirty Dom's Intercontinental Championship.
As he points his way. But coming up next, well, these hometown fans are going to erupt. Big dreaming Maxine Dupree, her moment to shine. Women's Intercontinental Championship match. Maxine against Becky Lynch here at home in Sacramento for Dupree.
Ladies
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my guests, Grayson Waller and the New Day's Kofi Kingston. Kofi, for months, yourself and Xavier Woods have talked about the fact that you feel Adam Pearce has killed the tag team division. However, we just witnessed an incredible matchup earlier on tonight between the Judgment Day and the new World Tag Team Champions, AJ Styles and Dragon Lee. So any chance of you recanting that position?
Hey, we watched that match, and to be honest, we weren't impressed. You have the Judgment Day who defended the title successfully once in 150 days, and then you have this new makeshift team. AJ Styles, who needs to be taken behind the shed like old Yeller and finished off. And you have Dragon Lee, who wears a mask. Because you know what happens when you wear a mask in WWE now? You get handed everything on a silver platter. Thank you, sir. Thank you, senor, por favor. Even a tag team championship match when you don't even belong in a tag team. And that's why we're still wearing black. Because this tag division is deader than the Sacramento Kings are as an NBA franchise. Dead.
Yeah.
Why'd that be?
Saxton, you see, it's questions like that that have driven
Good
Xavier
morning.
Woods to the point of insanity, to the point where he can't be here today because he's taking time off to protect his mental health. He did, however, have a message for the people of Sacramento. Two things. He said, number one, your children are ugly. Yep. Yeah. And number two, the tag team division is nothing without us as on top of the tag team division. You understand that, right? So here we have a chance to do what we said we were going to do. We said that we are going to resurrect the tag team division. We're going to do that. And we're also have a chance right now, tonight, to resurrect Tonight, we also have a chance to resurrect the entire industry when Grayson Waller or myself wins the Battle Royal here tonight. And then later goes on to become the new WWE World Heavyweight Champions. And when we do, y'all will be thankful for that. Y'all will thank God for that.
So get down on your knees, raise your hands to the sky, and scream out in unison, thank.
Here in the 916, Sacramento. A reminder that Saturday morning cartoons are back. Full episodes of the classic Hulk Hogan's Rockin' Wrestling now available on the WWE Vault YouTube channel. Episodes post first thing Saturday morning. You can head to youtube.com/WWE Vault. Enjoy every episode from the series and more nostalgic WWE archive content. Well, we just turned around and had a great visit with two of the greats from MMA. California native and veteran UFC welterweight Max Griffin is here. And the master of the Stockton Slap is here. Fan favorite Nate Diaz. He did it all in his career. 2016, the win over Conor McGregor, fought for the original BMF title. Good to have them ringside on a night of championship matches. We have new World Tag Team Champions in AJ Styles and Dragon Lee. And now it means so much for Maxxine Dupri to be in this arena for this moment. Of course, wait is what happened 2 weeks ago that earned her this opportunity.
Yeah, this was Raw a couple of weeks ago. Becky Lynch getting into a mid-match argument with referee Jessica Carr during her own match with Maxxine Dupri. Now, Lynch looked dominant, started taunting the crowd, and while this was going on, Maxxine navigated her way back in the ring. Listen to the count here. That is creative liberty with the count cadence. Fast counting Lynch out, handing a hugely improbable win to the underdog Maxxine, while Lynch was left in shock, seething in the ring.
When you think about this moment in her career, to have it right here in her hometown, Maxxine Dupri back home in Sacramento.
Earning herself a championship match in the process. Nobody saw this coming, especially not her victim 2 weeks ago, the champ, Becky Lynch.
One of the greatest to ever do it. But recently it's been Becky Lynch's dismissive and bullying attitude towards Maxine Dupree that has set the stage for what's in front of us now. Becky's been a very active IC champ, Wade. This the man's 7th defense of the title in 134 days.
Well, Becky's been on a bit of a downward spiral of late. Lost to Punk and AJ Lee in mixed tag at WrestlePalooza. Lost to Maxine Dupree in shocking fashion, as we just saw a couple of weeks ago. And now she's got to be reeling from the fact that her husband, Seth freaking Rollins, has now had a major surgery and has had to make mission 1 is achieved. Now we're witnessing mission 2.
So there will be Becky Lynch. We framed the story of the recent frustration, not just Maxine. Good for Maxine to say, you're not walking away. We're competing for that. Oh, sunset. Oh, but Becky's holding on to everything she can, including Jessica Carter. But oh, we could have it here.
So close for Dupree. Dupree thought she had it. No!
Oh, she hits her with the championship. The frustration of Becky Lynch boils over. And the bell rings. And a DQ losing her composure. Obviously no title change with the DQ. Maxine's the winner, but Becky Lynch, again, now just beating down on Dupree.
Well, Lynch had 2 goals. Two goals when she came out tonight. Number 1, hold on to that championship by hook or by crook. Number 2, punish and humiliate
Good morning.
Maxine Dupree. Mission 1 is achieved. Now we're witnessing mission 2.
So there will be no title change, but there will be a beatdown. Becky Lynch, we framed the story of the recent frustration, not just Maxine Dupree, but the circumstances surrounding the division. Her husband, Seth Rollins, forced to vacate due to injury. And that is how the Women's Intercontinental Championship match will end.
This past week, WWE was on an unforgettable international tour that started in Perth, Australia, for a total combined 3-day attendance in Perth of 40,503 fans. Many WWE superstars also got to explore the beautiful waters off the coast of Western Australia. Our time in Australia did not stop there, as Melbourne was the next stop on the tour. And finally, we visited Tokyo, Japan, with WWE's first live event in the land of the rising sun in over a year.
The past week was utterly amazing. Great job by you, by the way, down in Australia with all your analysis. The way the crowds were reacting.
Well, my body is here in the US. My brain is somewhere still in between Australia and the US. But man, what a time. I cannot wait to get back to Oz.
Hey, let's show you one moment that did happen in Japan, though, that's getting a lot of talk online. And unfortunately for Rhea Ripley, this is the result.
Yeah, you know what? I broke my nose a lot of times in my career. I was always in tears. Somehow Rhea Ripley is smiling, laughing, taking selfies. Clearly, she's a lot tougher than most. What a badass human being Rhea Ripley is.
Speedy recovery, mommy.
Rhea Ripley got exactly what she deserved last week. I got Rhea! 忘れたらあかんのお前の帰りの旅をめちゃくちゃにしたったんはこの私。アスカや。歌舞伎ウォリアーズがお前の友達のイオの心をズタボロにしたったで。
Conquered our galaxy in professional wrestling.
Tonight we have already had new World Tag Team Champions in AJ Styles and Dragon Lee. 2 Intercontinental Championship matches as well.
Come on! Holly,
Chris, I just had to have production change a graphic.
Oh, poor you. You're going to have a graphic change.
Graphic?
A graphic
Yeah.
change. Do you understand what kind of week I've had?
Do you understand what kind of night I had? But this graphic, understand, pertains to you especially. Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed had to come off the graphic for the Battle Royal.
Why?
Because Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker are officially out of the Battle Royal.
Really?
Yeah, really. Let me guess. You'd like me to put Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker back in the Battle Royal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would.
Would you really?
Yeah.
Tell you what.
What?
Say please.
Mr. Pierce, sir, if you would please take it into your kind consideration.
Oh, tell me more.
To put Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed back into the Battle Royal. Please.
That wasn't so hard, was it?
No. In fact, it was pleasurable. And I enjoy doing business with you, sir.
I know you do. Tell you what.
Yes, sir.
No.
This day is getting better and better. I understand how you must feel. I had no choice. Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed conspired against Seth because of his injured shoulder. I got down on my hands and my knees and I got in between your husband and Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. I put myself in physical jeopardy until that physical jeopardy became a reality and I had no choice. You are the breadwinner in your family now. What's the number one rule about feeding our children? Survive the day. I survived last week. Unfortunately, your husband did not. And I'm sorry about that. But there is a vision that includes Becky Lynch. And then it's win-win for you. You can have a hot husband at home and an adorable oracle on the road. No need for an answer right now. Think about it.
Listen to me, you penguin-faced prick. Your snake oil salesman crap doesn't work on me, okay? I don't like you. I have never liked you. I have never trusted you. But neither did my husband. But unlike the people whose coattails you rode on, he didn't need you. He used you. He knew that you were going to turn on him. He's actually a little surprised it took you so long. But don't worry. When he comes back, he's not gonna hurt you. You're nothing to him, okay? And you'll be nothing without him. But all the people that you love in this business, all the people that you surround yourself with, whatever new Nepo baby you decide to attach yourself to, he's gonna kill them. But he's not gonna kill you. You're just gonna wish that he had.
Good morning.
Remember, we found out earlier tonight that Becky's husband, Seth Rollins, had surgery, is out injured, and has been stripped. World Heavyweight Championship vacated. So coming up in just moments, we will have a #1 contenders battle royal. The winner of this main event tonight will face CM Punk for the vacant championship at Saturday night's main event, November 1st in Utah. That's going to be one of the hottest tickets around. Saturday night's main event, Punk against the winner of tonight's battle royal. Did you know 25 victories wait? Stephanie McMahon is the winningest superstar in WWE this year. The Women's World Champion is in the ring and ready for action as she will be recently parading the Women's World Champion, Stephanie McMahon, saying it should be me in that position. I should be the one who fought for the vacant title. Well, now she gets her chance to prove it here against McMahon. She's been in control for many minutes working on that left arm.
Yeah, you often feel there's a natural order of things.
Oh!
People who join.
And Jay just dumped him over the top rope.
So now, CM Punk, you understand what's in front of you. It is down to 4. That is the big takeaway, Wade Barrett. That is the big takeaway, Wade Barrett. 2 times, Jimmy came to the aid of Jay in this battle royal.
Oh, brother, but watch out for Dirty Dom!
And now Dirty Dom has Jay lined up. Oh, but instead of a 619, it's a Jay Uso victory!
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the Battle Royal, main event, Jay Uso!
Like, listen, Jay just won an opportunity to wrestle CM Punk for the heavyweight championship, but for my money, the story is the brothers right here. Jimmy spent the entire Battle Royal saving Jay, and Jay just dumped him over the top rope. That man, former champion himself, he's cutthroat. He's got what it takes. I got my work cut out for me.
That is the matchup. It is set. But that is the big takeaway, Wade Barrett. 2 times, Jimmy came to the aid of Jay in this battle royal. But when it was on the line, Jay dumped Jimmy onto the floor.
Well, that is exactly what Roman Reigns has been trying to implant in the mind of Jey Uso as an irate Big Jim yells at his twin brother, who effectively stabbed him in the back in the closing moments of this match. You need a killer instinct if you want to be at the top.
He didn't stab anybody in the back. That is the name of the game. One man wins. I don't care if it's 30 men, 40 men, 20 men, whatever it is. One person gets the shot.
Punk, let's go back and show everybody exactly what you guys are talking about. This was the save by Jimmy earlier when Jay was on the apron, nearly defeated.
And he regrets it right now, I guarantee it.
Jay was back to rights there. He was practically eliminated, saved by Big Jim. And when Big Jim needed that brotherly favor repaid, and this was after eliminating AJ Styles, a tussle on the ropes with LA Knight, Jey Uso saw his path to victory open up. And despite Dirty Dom's attempt to ruin the Jey Uso party, it was in fact main event Jey Uso who will presumably be main eventing Saturday night's main event against the other #1 contender, that man in the background, CM Punk.
And there it is. And that is what sent 2 men who know what it means to have had the World Heavyweight Championship. Those 2 men will now meet for it. Saturday night's main event in 12 days from Salt Lake City. That is the hottest ticket around with those 2. And it just became more desired. Jey Uso wins the #1 Contenders Battle Royal. He will face CM Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship. How about that?
All right, that'll be it. You'll see you in the next one.